This drone come from and it's right over my head, man. Just popped up over my head, man. He came from out of nowhere. And nope, you don't hear anything. That's 3. And nah, these ain't planes, buddy. Not planes. That's 3. What else we got, Elohim? Star Family. Show me something else. I ain't recording in a while as far as drones. It's been a while. But like I told y'all, I'm out here just to see if I can see some shooting stars, get some of these downloads directly. Like y'all would get them too, man. If you open to it. Like if you don't know what's going on, you don't get them downloads. And you're gonna be getting your remembrance from watching other people on social media, like me, that are like, we know what's going on. Y'all ain't paying no attention. And a lot of people are paying attention, but they're listening to spiritual advisors that don't know what's going on. They're telling you how to activate your chakras and all that, but they ain't did it. They're telling you how to do stuff, but they don't even know how to do it. Because if they did, they would show by example. They wouldn't just say it. They wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm so enlightened." Nah, buddy. Now, I can say I'm a billionaire, but nobody ain't gonna believe me until I show it, until I prove it. So you enlightened, but you ain't showing nobody nothing. If you that enlightened, you don't even need the internet. Nothing else going on, Elohim? I say Elohim. I kind of want to start teaching, but I ain't going to teach. I ain't going to do that. I get on a rant and just be out here for a whole hour. Where the information packets at, man? Where they at, y'all? I see 1, 2 fake stars. Yeah, that's definitely a fake star. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I can show it to y'all. Right there. That is not no damn star. That's not no star. Like, you don't even hardly see what the other stars. Like, you can't even see the other stars, but you can see that one. That's not no star, y'all. It's definitely the Elohim. And it's a few more, too. They behind the trees and stuff, but they up there, y'all. They always here. Observing. Waiting for us to wake up so they can reveal themselves, because if we're not inviting, or if they feel like they're gonna scare us, and trust me, they know what you're thinking. They know everything about us. If they feel like they're gonna scare you, they're not gonna reveal themselves. There was one. That was a shooting star. Thank you, appreciate you. But they're not gonna reveal themselves, man. They'll reveal themselves when enough of us as a collective are ready to see, are ready to know, are ready to remember. A lot of us remembering now. That's why, you see the things now, but they only show certain people. But they ready, man. They so ready to reveal themselves. It's ridiculous, man. They ready to embrace us, man. That's our family. All right, we've been gone to us too long, You, like, if you love your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your grandmother, man, you've been knowing these beings here, your star family, for millennials, for eternity. You ain't been down here but like what, at the most 110 years? Nah, buddy. You've been knowing them for eternity. There go another one. But that's your real family. Even though all of us are the same being. Yep, there go another one. That's your real star family, man. I mean, people that you've seen through your life, that you had encounters with, like meaningful encounters, that's your star family too. Them your soulmates. You just don't know it, but you have a connection with them because you already knew them before you came. Well, we already knew everybody before we came, but like, as far as your star family, because we in cliques, all right? Like, some people want to be Arcturians, some people want to be Pleiadians, some people want to be, well, some souls want to be Lyrans, and all other kind of great creations, great characters and beings that we have, man. It's millions upon millions. It's endless, man. And all these different, oh, there go another one. All these endless characters that we have, that we are. We have our own, all of us have our own creations, man. We just play. We just go to each other's creation, planet, whatever you want to call it, and just play. That's what we do. And Earth offered a learning opportunity, and we took it. And we created Earth too, through the will of another soul. Okay, I hear something. That sounds like a plane. I actually hear a plane, y'all. Yeah, I hear a plane. Coming close too. Sound like it's coming from that way. Unless it's a semi-truck. The hell? Y'all should be able to hear something by now. No, what the hell is that? That's super low. Come right over my grill, y'all. Damn, I wish I could get off the phone and look at my radar. Look how low that is, man. I'm really thinking that's the Elohim right there, my Star family. What up, gang? Like, come on, man. How low can you get? I might be able to hit it with a football. That's just how low it looks. How low that is, man. It's Star family right there, man. It's like 10 o'clock at night. When you flying that low. Y'all know I was out here talking, man. They know. Our Star family, they know everything you're doing at all times, man. It's like, dang, it flew low. They can hear everything you thinking, everything you're doing. Like, if they do a sighting like that just happened, they can see where I'm at. Like, they can see through my eyes, and they knew I was gonna be able to see it that close. That's like a salute right there. Like, thank you for doing what you said you're gonna come down here and do. That's what I'm doing, y'all. And there's one right here over my head. Where you at, bro? Right here. It's low too. And you can't even hear nothing. That's how you know those are not drones, y'all. They are not drones. Like, we once we know who we really are and get all of our DNA activated and stuff like that, we become Homo luminous, man. And when you become Homo luminous, you can change yourself. You can look any way you want to look. If you want to look like a damn airplane, you can look like an airplane. If you want to look like a transformer, you can look like a transformer. If you want to look like a reptilian shapeshifter, like in politics and stuff, which is the Elohim they just aware, you can look like them. Like, you can look any way you want. Everything is like, we can do anything we want, y'all. Anything. I don't even know how many that was, but that one was low, man. Dang, I want to check my radar. I ain't even gonna mess with it yet. But that wasn't no plane. Planes don't even fly that low. That was the Elohim. But y'all supposed to send me some shooting star, man. I ain't seen but one. The fuck? But yeah, y'all, we in a joyous time right now. And the only thing you got to do is just accept 5D, man. Accept that you God. Accept that everybody is playing a character. Have the intention. I always say drop science and religion, you know, which, yeah, it's fake. Politics, fake. And I always say just drop sin, the 7 deadly sins. Now, when I say drop the 7 deadly sins, I don't mean just drop them. Of course, that's going to take a while. But as long as you have the intention to do it, you good. As long as you have a good heart, good integrity, you're going to be in 5D anyway. But everybody ain't ready to go, man. So some people going to act real ignorant to this information because they're honoring another timeline. Let's see, man. Dang, that one was low, y'all. Him was low. I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, Star Family, to see if y'all show me something else, man. I want to see another shooting star. I'll never be able to get them on camera because when the shooting stars hit, they be like right in the corner of my eye. I can't move that fast. Y'all know how fast shooting stars go. Zoop. But yeah, man. Have the intention to drop science, politics, religion, and sin. You know, to try to win yourself away from it. Just by doing that, man, that's showing intention. Like, and it ain't the Elohim doing it for you. It's actually you doing it for you, your higher self. It's what you put out. It's creation gives you what you put out. If you're an asshole, you getting that back. If you're a loving being, you're getting that back. Especially in 5D, because in 3D, all the experiences are over if you want them to be. And even if it was in your contract for you to die and pass, you ain't gotta do that no more. I mean, that's the easiest way to get out of 3D or to get back to your God ability, because everybody that died, man, that shit was so easy. They just slipped out the body. They ain't feel shit. But if you don't want to die, you don't want to end your contract, or you want to avoid your contract, you can just accept 5D and all that's over with. You will not die. You can't kill no soul anyway. People just leave the body, man. They just leave when they time up, or when they say they're gonna leave, or they came to the 5th dimension, which is where I am right now, or the 5th density. Tomato, whichever way you want to call it, semantics. It don't got quiet now since that low one came through. Damn, that thing was low. But they just salute me, man, because I'm doing what I said I was going to do. Help wake up the souls. Help save the souls. Stop being distracted, y'all. Stop with the distractions. Anything in entertainment is a distraction. Why y'all think they get paid so much? Because they're distracting souls, which they had to do it at first so we can have our human experiences. But now all that shit is over with. Now the entertainment is pretty much whack. Y'all see how stuff is just falling apart. People losing interest in everything. Plus Sora taking over the internet anyway. And that's what Sora's supposed to do. And then the music, our music, AI taking over our music. Sound way better than the regular artists. Yes, they taking away everything because everything is an illusion. Competition is an illusion. How strong are you? Doesn't matter. That's an illusion. That's just how you designed your avatar. How beautiful you are? That doesn't matter. That's just how you designed your avatar to have this experience that you wanted to have. How smart are you? Doesn't matter. That's the way you had to be to have the human experiences that you wanted to have. How dumb are you? Doesn't matter. Nobody's dumb. That's you dumbed yourself down to have the experiences that you wanted to have. If you was too smart, you wouldn't have had them experiences. It's simple, y'all. Real simple. I'm doing my part. We part of the ground crew, Star Seeds, the Way Showers, the Chosen, which I ain't really met none because I just been scouring the internet looking for people that lay it down like I do, and I haven't found nobody. I found people talking this way, but then they start talking about the Bible. The Bible is cap, y'all. We God. We source. We everything in creation. And as we go up in consciousness, we're just going to be basically remembering that we are part of that same ocean of consciousness that every other being in this creation is from. Like aliens and all, man. All of us from the same source. And everything come from consciousness. The dirt up under your feet to the clouds in the sky and the stars, all of it came from the same consciousness. Everything is conscious. Just because it can't think or can't move doesn't mean it ain't consciousness. All right? Everything came from somewhere. Consciousness. And that's where we came from. And that's what we are. We created Earth. Earth didn't create us. We created Earth. We dictate the universe. The universe don't dictate us. We from eternity. The universe is inside time. We are from outside of time. Like, that's it, man. How long this video is? 20 minutes? Okay. Ain't that long. See, that light ain't came back on. That's cool. Y'all ain't gonna show me nothing else, Elohim? Y'all want me to go and take my ass back in the house? Yeah. Oh, another one. I see you there, Fatty. I see you there, Foss. I ain't count, y'all, so I don't know how many that is. And remember, those are not planes. Planes hardly ever fly over this area, man. I check my flight radar all the time. I'm in Bainbridge, Georgia. The dirty South. We got like a small private airport, probably about 12 miles from here. Like where them little private jets come out. But no, them private jets don't fly over here. Not over this area. Sheesh. Them's are drones, man. They ain't no damn commercial air flight. Think about it. A commercial airline, dang, they go another drone. Commercial airliners, you ain't gonna see them with no phone, man. They 30-some thousand feet in the sky. How the hell you gonna see them with this? With a phone? There go another one. Hey. Like I said, y'all, I ain't counting. There go another one. Start running my mouth and teaching, man. I start seeing more. I ain't seen one fly that low in a while, though. After I download this, I'm gonna chop that and put it in my notes. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, what else? We got anything else, Elohim? Hey, man, I seen all these drones, but I ain't seen but one shooting star. And all these drones are the Elohim, but y'all, I seen something else. Like, it was like flashing, but it was like darting around while it was flashing. I'm assuming it was a big ass ship, a cloaked ship, and the only thing I can see with a light on it. It ain't really time for them to reveal themselves fully to me yet. You saw how close that drone was, which is the Elohim. It's the Elohim. After a while, man, I'll be communicating with them. I'll give myself a little while longer. It's just that they feel like if they communicate with me directly, they gonna scare me. Hey, they know me better than I do, so it probably will scare me. So they ain't gonna do it. They're just gonna, coax you into it. Respectfully. Like, they would never do anything to scare us. Never. No. They are us. It's just we don't remember exactly what we are and who we are. And as we do remember, they're going to reveal themselves more and more and more. That's exactly what's going to happen, y'all. Don't wait for the government, man. The government, they already done contacted you. You just don't know it. They do it through coincidences and angel numbers. That's the Elohim, man. There ain't no coincidence. They talk to you in your dream. They give you messages through other people, like through maybe your friends or somebody in the grocery store that's talking on the next aisle might say something that you need to hear. That's how they communicate, man. This thing is like a big ass movie. And they leave us breadcrumbs to find our way out. Or we left ourselves breadcrumbs to find ourselves out, help ourselves out. Because there's a higher consciousness of us that's right there with them. And again, how do I know there is a higher consciousness of us? Same way as when we dream. When we dream, we think we are that person, which we are, but that's a lower consciousness version. And when we wake up to the higher 3D consciousness of us. And now our 5D, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever D it stops at, those levels of consciousness is waiting for us to wake up. That's why I understand how people call themselves woke and they don't even know they God. You walking around sleep. You sleepwalking, bro. Okay, it's getting chill out here. Yeah. All right, so, but yeah, people calling themselves woke. Man, I'm woke, man. What you talking about? I've been woke. But you don't know you God. How you woke? You still asleep. And your consciousness, your 5D consciousness looking at you like, what is he talking about? He need to get his ass on up here. Consciousness, man. The rapture is your higher consciousness. It's not physical. How them people thought they were going to get raptured living in sin? You can't live in sin in heaven. How you going to live in sin and get raptured up to heaven? For what? Who is you? See how silly people are, man? Yeah, Jesus gonna come down. Yeah, Jesus is you. God is you. The fuck you talking about? Talking about you getting raptured. Like your physical body getting raptured. What the hell? How that's gonna happen? You ain't homo luminous yet. You gotta get rid of sin and fear and all that to be homo luminous. That's why I tell y'all, man, the Bible fake. Because Jesus was healing people, walking on water, right? But then they nailed him to a cross or hung him from a tree. You can't do that to Homo luminous. Now, as far as him healing people, yes, Homo luminous can heal people just by being around them. Just like you can be around somebody and give them a cold, but you're not giving them a cold. You're triggering their bodies to purge. So just by people being close to Jesus, yeah, it was healing them because his soul was letting their soul know that they can do it. But as far as them nailing them to a cross, you can't kill Homo luminous. That's how I know that part. It's count. You can't do shit to Homo luminous. Homo luminous is the most powerful thing you can think of. You can't do shit to something that can create galaxies. Nothing. And that's what you do. You create galaxies. You create worlds. You create universes. You know how you do it? You do it when you go to sleep and don't even know you're doing it. So imagine how powerful you are. Imagine when you're fully conscious. You got just a snippet of your consciousness, and you already create whole creations every time you dream. Think about it. Those are not dreams. That's why you have all your senses. And that's why you don't know it's a dream unless you become lucid. Well, your 5D consciousness is waiting for you to become lucid here, right now. Become lucid. And when you get that 5D, 6, 7, 8, and more, your DNA will be unlocked. And more, your body will be crystallizing or crystallizing. I just call it Homo luminous. Your light body, your God body, your indestructible body. The body that you don't need to eat. You look beautiful. You can jump high as you want, fly, whatever you want to do. You can't get sick. You can't break a bone. None of that. You're invincible. They have never shown you anything on television more powerful than you. Never. Like Century on what it was, Fantastic Four, the new one. Nowhere close. Nowhere even close. You are almighty. You have all the powers of God. Okay? You just a slither of that consciousness that came out of that lake, which happened to be the human avatar. That's it, Elohim. My hands getting cold, man. And I still didn't see but one shooting star, man. I'm disappointed. At least one more drone, Elohim. And then the stars look so good tonight, y'all. Even though I'm in town, it ain't that much light pollution because it's a country town. It's really nice up there tonight. I can see a lot. Never be able to see them all, but I see a lot. More than usual. But yeah, y'all, become Homo luminous, man. Accept that 5D frequency. And start bliss. And starting the start of bliss begins with 5D. I don't care how many people done told you they decalcified their pineal gland and all that and lined up the chakra. No, they didn't. That was in 3D. 5D just became available, okay? So now, yes, that is possible. That's what's happening to me right now. That's why I know everything I know. That's why the Elohim is able to communicate with me like this, okay? This shit started with me like a year ago when they came and escorted me out my body 3 times in one night and then showed me my own other creations. I don't get this information from just out of my ass, all right? I get this information from the Elohim. I'm a vessel. And I'll be a vessel until I remember fully who I am. And then I'm just God, just like them, just like the aliens. Don't ever think no aliens coming here to invade Earth, y'all. Why would they invade their own creation? That makes no sense. Why would they make humans slaves when you create humans in your dream and don't even know it? So if you can do it, don't you think they can when they know they God? Come on, man. Be realistic. I kind of see something else coming. Maybe that was just, I don't know what that was. And I ain't talking about that car. It was something else in the trees. Let me see. But yeah, man, like, what they gonna come here and invade for? And then the reptilian shapeshifters. You a reptilian shapeshifter. That's just the Elohim, the ones that's here to drive the narrative of the game. They know what's going on. Just like all those celebrities that do that pyramid, all that all-seeing eye. Yes, they do it because they're paying homage to the game. Because they know what's going on. It ain't nothing evil. They know they the Elohim. They ain't that one right there, y'all. I ain't see that one. I probably can't see it. Dang. It's gonna be on the tree now. But hold up. Maybe I can get it right now. There it is. Y'all see it? Let's going behind the tree. Anyway, y'all saw a little bit of that. But yeah, the Illuminati, that's just, they illuminated. The Masons, same thing. They just know what's going on. They know it's a game. That's why they only deal with each other. They don't really date outside of celebrities. Because they, they don't want nobody to tell. Because if you tell one person, then they start telling other people, and then it start being the thing. They ain't got to say it on the internet but one time, y'all. Y'all know how stuff spread on the internet. So yeah, they do all that kind of stuff to keep it under wraps. Yeah, the Illuminati. Yeah, it's the Elohim. It's us. It's just they are where. We're not. Ain't nothing evil here, fam. There is no evil here, unless you're talking about us. But it's not evil. It's just immoral. Some people will call it immoral. But you can't judge what a soul wants to do. Most of the time, if a soul do something to somebody else, they agree to it before they came. You can't do nothing to a God without that God's permission. They go another something. Sorry, fam. There is nothing here that's evil. Nothing. I'm trying to see if I could get it. I can't get it, y'all. Yeah. It's real faint. I don't even know what it is. It may be a drone. It may not be one. Hold up. Oops. But yeah, there's no evil here. There's never been evil here. There it is. Hold up. Man, it's too far away. Time I try to zoom in, man, it go away. But no, there ain't no evil here. Reptilians, nope. When the last time you heard about a reptilian eating somebody or doing something to somebody? Come on, man. Oh, there's one right there. Y'all see it right there. I'm flashing pretty fast, though. Boys out tonight. But yeah, sorry. No evil here. No demons. Nobody harvesting your negative energy. Dang, there go another one. Y'all can see it, but y'all can't. It's very faint. See it? But yeah, there ain't no evil here, man. Nobody they trying to harness your negative energy. No. Anything you're doing negative, it was in your script. Anything somebody doing negative to you, it was in their script. Everything we doing, we going off scripts, y'all, that we signed up for before we came down here. There go another one. That one too low, though. That one was too low. But, yeah, it's just a part of your script. You doing what you came down here to do. I told you, we came down here for the human experience under duress. Like, we came to experience the extreme of extremes. We came to experience bad shit. Okay, bad, negative stuff, because we've never done it. We know what it is, but we never experienced it. We never experienced losing a loved one. We never experienced actually fighting with people. Okay? We never experienced seeing people get murdered and all that. No, we know what it is, but we've never experienced it. And that's what we're here for. Earth is like a very hard game. And we've never experienced being physically limited. Okay? Well, we have, but we've never experienced it in these circumstances. Being ugly, we don't create... I ain't saying... I'm not going to say ugly, but the most pretty person you could think of now is probably ugly to... Well, not ugly, but unattractive to how we look in our God form. Like, we perfect, y'all. We've never been imperfect in these conditions. We've probably been imperfect, but not in these conditions. Like, a lot of how you look and how you physically look has a lot to do with how people treat you. But if you God and you perfect all the way around, people treat you beautifully. And you won't get no good experiences out of this. Because all our experiences come from pain. It don't really come from love. It come from pain. Hate. Fear. Stuff like that. I think is that going to be it, Elohim? Y'all popping out, but y'all way over yonder, man. They stop coming like over my head. But yeah, just think about it. Everybody is capped. Their intelligence is capped. Nobody is slow. Nobody is smart. All of us are super intelligent. Like, we know everything. So if everybody was super athletic, there would be no competitions athletically. If everybody was super beautiful, there would be no competitions in that. We had to do all that to drive the narrative of this game, man. That's all. If everybody was super fast, like, it wouldn't be no competitions. Like, if everybody fast as Flash or faster, like, that makes everything boring. You have to have some people good at things. If you have to have somebody that's not good at things or good at certain things, that's what drives the narrative of this game. When you go to school, you got teachers for every different course. Their specialty is every different course. If everybody knew everything, it just wouldn't be interesting. Like 2 of them right there. That's one right there. I'm going pretty fast there. Yeah, I'm right here in my backyard, y'all. So I see all that action right here in the backyard. All the time, man. All the time. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much debunking everything. But that's my mission, to debunk this shit. So y'all can see that there's nothing here to fear. There go another one. Nothing here that can hurt us. We haven't been lied to. It's a game, y'all. We was tricked. We tricked ourselves. Like, we came down here on purpose. We gave up our memory, our God abilities, and we gave this game the illusion of time. Time is not linear. Time is stacked. Like A, B, C stacked on top of each other. We always in B. We always in the now. All right? That's how some people can predict the future, because we always in the now. And if you dream or even daydream, you can slip out of your body and go to the future and see what's going to happen if you're in the right timeline. Because in the future, there's also different timelines. That's why some predictions of Nostradamus was right and someone was wrong, because we changed timelines. That's where the Mandela effect come from. And one timeline, Mandela, he died in prison, and one of them, he didn't. He became president. That's a different timeline. That's where all your Mandela effects come from, as we change timelines as a collective. Okay? That's where your Mandela effect come from. It's real simple when you know what it is, man. Don't say it. I mean, it came from the Elohim. They told me, or they downloaded it into me. I sure enough didn't know a year and a half ago. I didn't know none of this until they activated me. And when they activated me, I just started remembering stuff, and they started downloading stuff into my memory. I don't know how many drones I'm seeing, man. I ain't even counting. I don't been on this thing 38 minutes. I know nobody ain't watching this shit. I'm still gonna record a little bit longer though. Just have it for my personal records, and I'm gonna post it on TikTok. But yeah, man, that's where your Mandela effect come from, man. We just switch timelines, and we can switch timelines individually and as a collective. That's the cold part, because like I said, you the star of your own movie. Okay, you are the star of your own movie, and you can change your own individual timeline, but still be the same timeline as the collective. But you can actually keep your timeline the same, and it change as a collective. It's like a real intricate game. It's a design, man. Like, we designed it so intelligently. Think about it. We God. No, there's no mistakes here. Like, if something happens that don't supposed to happen, before it happens, your guardian angel is going to step in, bro. It's just like when people are together and somebody take a shroom or a psychedelic and they have somebody to watch them, right? So they don't hurt themselves. That's the same thing here. You got a whole star family, but your guardian angel is never leaving your side. They are right there. Them times that you are sad and you feel like life beating you up and all that, and the guardian angel is right there with you, yo. But listen, when you feel that way, that's what you came here to experience. Life didn't beat you down. You experience how it feels to be beat down. But you experiencing it. You don't feel it. You experience it. And you come out of it. You beat it every time. And for the ones that don't beat it, guess what? It was in their script for them not to beat it. Like, everybody can't beat it. That'll ruin it, because some people have to fall victim to certain things to drive the narrative of this story. All right. Some people get rich, get them rich quick rich, get rich schemes, right? And they go online trying to tell people, right? And most of the people they can't get it. Like, damn, I'll never get rich like that. But some of them do, because that was in their program to give you hope, which there is no hope until well, it's hope now because we can go into 5D. But in 3D, there was no hope, man. Whatever you had put in your script, that was what you was going to experience, whether it was good or bad. You was going to experience that. Just like how people say, man, don't jinx me. Don't put this on me and stuff. No. If somebody was going to experience it, they're going to experience it anyway, no matter what you say. Nobody has the control over another soul. Nobody. I thought they'd start coming out, but when I start teaching, they'll show up every now and then. But yeah, man. Oh man, that was a shooting star. Getting that information. I'll probably wake up tomorrow knowing something else. But yeah, some of y'all getting on ships and stuff at night, doing classes and remembrance, getting used to doing stuff. I know I have. And you remember stuff and sometimes you don't, because to come back into this creation, bro, you have to be in forgetfulness, because that's how we designed it. We can't come back in here after we wake up, coming back into this creation. We can't come back in here and remember everything. Then we're going to remember we got. That spoils the excitement of the game. There go another one. Hold up. See if it'll come out of that tree. Come on around, bro. You scared? You shy? There you go. That's another one, y'all. If I get close, I probably. There it is. Well, I don't know how many that was, man. Y'all know good and well that many planes ain't finna be flying in this little small area of my backyard. Me seeing them, they far off, but still, like, come on, man. Seen so many drones, and y'all saw that one that came low. I'm just talking in circles right now. But man, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, to come back into this creation, man, you got to be in forgetfulness. You have to. Think about it. When somebody in a fight and they get knocked out, what do they say? What do they say? What happened? Like, nigga, you got knocked out your body. You got knocked out of time. That's why you forgot what happened. Now listen, when somebody gets so-called knocked out, they don't, man. Their soul leave the body before that blow even hit, man. That's why they don't feel it until they get back into the body. No, when the soul sees something like that, or a car accident or anything like that, the soul get out the body before that happens. This before it happened, your soul can see, boom, like even like your soul can see shit that that your human avatar can't see. That's how sometimes when you walking in a lunchroom or something like that, or you walking by somewhere and you can feel somebody looking at you, no, your soul can see that. Your soul can feel that. Plus, everybody is one anyway, so you're gonna feel it. But yeah, that's what happens when somebody get knocked out of their body. They actually get knocked out of time. And they don't get knocked out, they leave their body. They leave it. They ain't finna feel that pain. They'll let their human avatar deal with that shit. Like when you get in a car wreck, you can let your car get banged up, but not you. It protects you. Your car protects you. Your avatar protects your soul. You get the fuck out. You don't get knocked out, you leave. That's in the clause. That's in the contract. We don't really feel pain like that. Even like when somebody just get overexcited, like when they get on them slingshot rides at the fair and they get slung all the way up in the air and stuff like that and they pass out. No, that's too much. It's too much for their soul. So they just leave. Like, it's so many instances where we show ourselves that we just leave the body whenever it get too intense, or whenever we get too scared or too excited, some super bad news that we can't take. What happened? People faint. No, they leave the body. What you think happened? Like the body, we ain't like a robot just shut down and then nothing happens. No, we leave the body when the body shut down. We leave it. Consciousness leaves it. You can't kill consciousness. Saying that you can kill consciousness is just like saying you can kill the air that's right in front of your face. You can't even touch it. So how you gonna kill it? How can you kill something you can't touch? A soul cannot be touched unless it wants to. And when the soul wants to be touched, it creates it. It manifests it. It comes into a creation. Other than that, we in eternity, outside of time. and outside of creation. And when a soul wants physicality, they go to the void and create it. What the void is when you close your eyes, okay? But it's super duper black. It ain't got all the specks and colors and stuff. No, it's straight black, and that's how we create the void. If you want to know how the void look at your pupil. Look how black your pupils are. That's the void. That's how the void look. But yeah, man. Okay, my hand's getting cold now. Anybody that made it this far, I love you, okay? Yeah, I may post another video or two later on. I don't know, man. Not tonight, though. I seen 2 shooting stars. I don't see enough. I don't know how many drones I seen, but I know I saw that low one. That thing was real low. Anyway, man, I love y'all. Be cool. Come to 5D. Chill with me. Love y'all, man. Peace.